I'm Luis from LuisRevere.com. I want to welcome you to a new episode of my podcast, World of Entertainment. I'm going to do this simultaneously. I'm recording in audio and video for my YouTube channel. In case you want to check it out on the podcast, or if you're in Spotify, or you can check it on YouTube if you like. And this is a special episode. I know I recorded a podcast episode a few days ago, but I wanted to get into the whole Marvel announcement that happened. I think it was yesterday. I saw it this morning, and I have to say that I was really excited about what I saw. I can't wait for a lot of the things that finally we got to see. Now, I got into Disney Plus not only because of Marvel. I'll be honest. The idea of having the Disney classics for my daughter, for me, that I would have gotten it just on that alone. But what Marvel promised, the original content shows, that was really what got me really excited about Disney Plus. So finally, we got to see trailers and all of that. If you haven't seen it and you're a Marvel fan, look for them on YouTube. It got me really, really happy, and I want to get into it really fast. I'm going to be talking about what they announced, and I'll give a little bit of input based on what I remember from the announcement, because I saw it this morning. So Black Widow, we all know was supposed to be released this year. There was a rumor going on that they were going to do the same thing that Warner Brothers did with Wonder Woman and release it on Disney Plus. Like, Wonder Woman has been released on HBO Max, the streaming service. But no, they're maintaining it for the movie theaters. Black Widow now is scheduled to be released on May 2021. Of course, we get the great Scarlett Johansson. I don't know if it'll be the last time we'll see her as Black Widow, which she has been doing excellently for the past 10 plus years. I don't know how long. I mean, those phase until Endgame, they were going in for a long time. I can't wait to see this one. I was really hoping to see it, obviously, this year, but it's whatever happened. But it's scheduled to be released on May 2021. Another announcement that they made was the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'll be honest, I'll see it, but I have no idea what's it about. I don't know the characters. I never read the comic books, but it has a good cast of known Asian actors. I think I don't want to be mistaken in that, but I can't wait. They didn't show a trailer for this one, so that's why I'm still a little bit more clueless, because I really don't remember much of the characters on that one. The other one that they announced on November 5th is going to be the Eternals. Now this one, this is another one that I'm really interested, because I have no idea about the characters. I don't remember reading comic books about these ones, but it has an amazing cast. I mean, Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, and a lot of other people are in it, which is, I hope it's a good movie, but based on that alone, is interesting, and it's gonna be released on November 5th, 2021. Now, for this one, they didn't show. In fact, for the movies, they didn't show trailers. They just told us the release dates and all that. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Based on that, because I have a lot of expectations of what's it about, because of the other heroes. I had backgrounds. I had previous knowledge of the stories, and I could critique. I could say, this worked, this didn't work, compared to the original comics I read. These movies, I'm going in with no idea, so whatever they throw at me, I know I'm gonna, just enjoy it. The Doctor Strange and the Multi-Universe Madness. This one is gonna be released on March 25th of 2022. So this one is still long. We'll have to wait a little bit longer. And the way that Kevin Finch announced it kind of announced it like a little bit of a horror kind of film. So that's interesting. And Doctor Strange is kind of the mystique and all that. So we're gonna have to wait and see. And like he says, all these movies will be connected somehow with the shows and other characters. So So that's what I love about these guys. They know how to connect the stories, and I can't wait to see where they're going. Of course, we got Thor, Love and Thunder. This one also is going to be released in 2022. I love Thor. I mean, I'm happy that Chris Hemsworth. I don't know for how long, but at least he got us. He's giving us one more film. And with Natalie Portman now wielding the hammer, or that's kind of where the story is going. Now, there's a big announcement for me on this film, and it's the addition of Christian Bale. I even before Batman, or let's say I got to know him again on Batman, but I admire his work outside of the hero genre. He's one of the greatest actors. He can disappear in a role, so I cannot wait to see him as the villain in Thor, Love and Thunder, the new Thor movie. He's going to be the villain. He's going to be playing Gore, the God Butcher. So I'm really excited about that news. That was just confirmed. I think it was this week. But I'm so pumped up about having Christian Bale on the MCU now. The next announcement they gave was bittersweet, and it's of course Black Panther 2. And there's one detail that's important to say, and I'm happy they did it this way. They will not recast the T'Challa. So I think they're going the obvious way. Maybe his sister will be the new Black Panther, which is what's been rumored around. But it's the right thing. I don't think it's too soon. Maybe down the line it's going to be fine. But I think right now to cast someone else as Black Panther, I don't know. I think not yet. But it's been announced July 8th, 2022. It has the same director as the first one. And he said that he was writing it as they were making the announcement. Another film they announced is Blade. Now, I remember Blade, the Wesley Snipes. And I enjoyed them. I'm not a big fan of the vampire thing. But it's going to star Oscar winner Mahershala Ali. So, I know the concept. And let's see how they make it. Captain Marvel 2 is going to be released on 2022. So I'm one of the. I really enjoy the first one, and I know they're going to be adding a new character, Mrs. Marvel, on the film. This is going to star Brie Larson again, so I'm excited about this one because I really enjoyed the first one. And one of the biggest surprise for me was the Ant-Man movies. I really loved them, and I thought I wouldn't. And they announced it's gonna be released soon. Ant-Man and the Wasp in Quantumania, which is gonna be starring Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, and the same actress who played Lily Hope, Evangeline Lilly, is gonna be starting also. So Michelle Pfeiffer is coming back. So that's an interesting movie and interesting series, and I can't wait to see it. Of course, they also announced for 2023 Guardians of the Galaxy, but they announced a Christmas special that's going to go on Disney Plus with the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is interesting because those characters are kind of unique. So I can't wait to see that. And they announced a Fantastic Four film. Now, me personally, I was hoping that we'd get to the X-Men first, but the Fantastic Four are the foundation of Marvel, and I maybe as a guilty pleasure, I like the other versions, not the one they did a few years ago. The ones with Jessica Alba and Chris and Captain America himself. Chris Evans was in the film. He was Johnny Storm. I enjoy those films. So to me, I can't wait to see how they reinvent the Fantastic Four in the MCU and Galactus. Who knows? Maybe they'll do it right. Silver Surfer, all that thing. So that opened the doors for that part of the Marvel universe, and I'm excited about that. Now, Disney Plus. Now, this is where I'm excited, I'll be honest. WandaVision is the first one that's going to see the light of day, and it's finally coming on January 15, 2021. Based on what I'm seeing on the trailer, it looks like a unique show, and I can't wait to see to see it. I love those. I love Scarlet Witch. I love that character, and I like Elizabeth Olsen. I mean, she's really sweet in the character, and I can't wait to see it. I like that they're incorporating various sitcom styles on the trailers. You got like the I Love Lucy and all that. So I cannot wait to see how are they gonna spin this off in the show. So that one is the first one coming. On March, we finally get also the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We all know that by the end of Endgame, the Falcon kind of inherits the shield, the Captain America shield. And so this series will follow the adventures of the Falcon along with the Winter Soldier, Bucky. And it will star Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan, the same guys who played them in the movie. So that's what I like, that the ones who played them on the movie are coming back to play them on Disney Plus. And that they will be connected to the movies, because all what I like about these guys is that no show goes in vain. You know, they are all connected somehow, and it makes it interesting to see, because you need to see them to get the full story. Now, this one I'm really excited about. Loki. Loki is one of my favorite characters on the MCU. I think Tom Hiddleston is great in the character. He made it fun, evil. I mean, Loki, misfit, and I love that we're gonna keep seeing him. So we got the trailer. It looked confusing, but it looked fun. So I can't wait to see it. This one is scheduled for May 2021. So I can't wait to see that one. And and this one is one of my favorite of the announcements. It's What If. I read these stories on the comics, and what this comics did was take famous stories and spin them around. See, I think there was one, what if Spider-Man kept his 8 arms? There was an episode where he grew arms because he was trying to get rid of his powers. So basically that's the concept. And now what Kevin explained is that they're going to take things in the films and flip it around. What if this happened? And based on what he said, some of the actors are going to be given voice, because this is a cartoon. This is not a live person show, and that some of the actors are going to. He didn't say which ones, so are going to be reprising the roles for the voice of the cartoon. And that one is really interesting, and that one is going to be on the summer of 2021. Mrs. Marvel is another show that's coming on late 2021. It's going to star a Pakistani actor, so that's interesting. We got Hawkeye, which is going to star Jeremy Renner, who played Hawkeye in all the movies. That one is coming in 2021. And I'm excited because the cast includes Vera Farmiga, which is a great actress. Another thing that got me excited was She-Hulk. I had no idea that they were cooking that one up. And Mark Ruffalo will be appearing on the show. And the guy Tim Roth, who played Abomination on The Incredible Hulk, is also going to be coming back to the show. So those are the main announcements that I wanted to share. Armor Wars, which is going to be Rhodey, Don Cheadle as War Machine. I'm Groot will be getting like a cartoon. So those are basically the announcements that were given on the Marvel Studio side of it. I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait. I mean, as a comic book fan, it's a great time to be here. I love how the MCU worked. And I can't wait to see these shows. I hope that they're good. And they surpass expectations. I hope they really do, but I think they will, because I think they've been careful in making them, because it took them a while to get them ready. So I'm hoping that means that they were taking the time to make it as good a show as they could. So that's why I wanted to share about it. If you're excited, at least on YouTube, you can comment and say which show are you most happy to see or can't wait to see it. And until the next time, this has been Luis Reviewer from LuisReviewer.com on the podcast episode of World of Entertainment. Take care.